First, a secret Christmas party, then a garden party with wine and cheese, and now a bring-your-own-booze party. The Prime Minister's residence in the United Kingdom has been once again accused of flouting the COVID restrictions imposed by its own government in the country. The latest revelation of the so-called bring-your-own-booze party was organised at 10 Downing Street on the 20th of May 2020, at a time when strict lockdown restrictions were in place in England. According to a leaked email, as seen by broadcaster ITV, an invitation mail was sent to over 100 Downing Street employees. The mails were sent by Prime Minister's principal private secretary, Martin Reynolds. And the mail looked something like this. Quote unquote, "It would be nice to make the most of the lovely weather and have some socially distanced drinks in the number 10 garden. P.S. Bring your own booze." Now, the invitation was sent to just over 100 employees. About 30 to 40 are said to have attended with food and wine, and some staff reportedly expressed reservations at the time. The Prime Minister is believed to have attended the number 10 garden party on the 20th of May, along with Boris Johnson. Our revelations about a series of parties in Downing Street have garnered popular derision and drawn criticism from opposition and citizens alike. At the time of this party, schools were shut to most pupils, pubs and restaurants were closed with strict controls on social mixing, and people were prevented from bidding farewell in person to dying relatives. The police prosecuted people for having parties. They erected random checkpoints in some areas and used drones to monitor crucial spots. Prime Minister's office has declined to comment on the ITV report. A senior government official, Sue Gray, is currently investigating the allegations of at least 5 parties held in government departments last year during lockdown restrictions. And now we cross live to the UK Parliament for the latest address.
To all of the others from whom we have heard in this House, on all sides of this House, who have suffered tragic loss as a consequence of this appalling pandemic. There is a need for an investigation. She said there wasn't. There is a need, and that need is clear. The investigation is in progress. It's being conducted by someone with whom we have great confidence, and if I can put it this way, a paragon of independence and integrity, and in the civil service of long standing. She is conducting that investigation, and the Prime Minister was of course himself affected by the consequence of a Covid-19 infection. He takes this matter very seriously, as does everyone in government. But I will say this. She asks if I have confidence in the Prime Minister's integrity and honour, and I do.
Sir Desmond Swain.
All this should be a powerful corrective to the urge to order the rest of our lives, shouldn't it?
Well, we each of us in this House, and no doubt everywhere else, live our lives in the best way that we can. And those of us in positions of responsibility acknowledge that responsibility. That is why there is an investigation in progress which will get to the bottom of all of these matters, and that is in progress.
Leader of the SNP in Blackford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and can I congratulate my right honourable friend for obtaining this question. But, Mr. Speaker, let's look around. Where is the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister should be here to answer these serious questions. Where is the government front bench? And indeed, where is the government backbenchers? Mr. Speaker, this is the most serious of matters, because this is the Prime Minister who has been accused of breaking a law that he himself set. It could not be more serious, and I have sympathy with the Minister, who is the fall guy to have to answer this today. The harsh reality, Mr. Speaker, is that people round these islands watch.
Coming to you live from UK Parliament, following the address on the integrity and honour of the Prime Minister in the face of the latest controversies over the UK garden parties.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.